3, 2, 1, live. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the Chess Roulette. This is the chess series where I don't know which opening I'm going to play next because the viewers choose it for me. So, welcome, everyone. Let me just get started here with all the settings. And this should be all good, all set. And yeah, in the previous episode I already explained like what this series would be about. Here I just explained it more briefly, and let's dive into the first game already because we already have some requests from the previous episode. And let's see, someone in the comments requested a Ruy Lopez and the advanced variation against the Caro-Kann. So let's see. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it was Caro-Kann's advanced variation, and but I don't know if that, if that person that commented wanted to say it as black or white, because if I play the Caro-Kann, I cannot choose the advanced variation. Anyway, we're gonna see what happens, and let's dive into the first game. I'm choosing 15 plus 10 because I need some time to, I need more time to play and talk. And if I did it with the usual time format that I use, which is 10 minutes, without increment, it would be really bad for me. So I'm already out of, I cannot use any opening theory, sorry, because it's openings that I don't know, and it can be, I would totally lose all the games if I played it with just 10 minutes. But let's see, now I'm waiting for someone to accept the challenge. The problem with 15 plus 10 is that there are fewer people playing. And okay, we got paired. Good. So we have, okay, let's first play the first move, e4. If he plays e5, okay, great. We're gonna try to maybe play the knight c6. Maybe we can play the Ruy Lopez already, which I don't know anything about because I never played it. I'm an e4 player, yes, but I never played this. And this flag here, okay, we're going to play the Ruy Lopez. But this flag here, I also want to have this side task to finally learn the flags of the countries because that's something I don't know. And here, I really don't know. Like, oh my God, what country? Is that Iran? Okay, Iran, oh my God. I'll try to remember that. So, okay, Ruy Lopez, I'm so happy we could already try the opening that was requested. In the meantime, I'm gonna text my opponent real quick. Okay. So this is the Berlin defense, knight f6. So the knight is already attacking this pawn, and okay, here we castle because this pawn shouldn't be taken by the knight. Let's go for it. So castling and see. The thing is that if he takes this pawn, then I can attack it. Attack the knight, of course, and then there's going to be this. Okay, he's defending that pawn, that's good. But now this knight is being pinned, right? So can we do something about it? I'm thinking, because I would like to, let's defend. Yeah, we place a rook in the middle, because I would like you to first, play c3 and then d4, right? This is a common plan. And okay, in the Ruy Lopez. Okay, let's just already ask the bishop what it want to do. Every time there's a bishop that pins our knight, we should interrogate it and see if they want to trade it, which would be good for us, or keep the pin but sliding it backwards. Okay, we already have the bishop pair because our opponent didn't keep it. In the meantime, I just want to check real quick the quality of the stream. Looks like there is no problem, so that's good. I can see we have an audience, so welcome everyone. So let's go back. We have the bishop pair, and of course we want to keep this advantage. Let's see if we're already gonna push the pawn to b5, and we gotta retreat it. But you know what we want to do here is, okay, they're being very aggressive. Now if they want, they can trade our, yes, that's good. I mean, I don't know how good it is actually. Yeah, there is no way I can keep this bishop. I'm just thinking, you know, if I push the pawn here, but no, he's gonna take it, and then I have this pawn structure that I don't like. So if I push here to start this attack, you know, then it takes, and I'm gonna have a problem. I'm thinking, okay, you know what, let's take it easy. First we play d3. I wanted to play, you know, c3 and then d4 to conquer the center like that, but we need another move because, okay, now I'm thinking, okay, we developed the knight here because what I want to do is, you know, as I said, prepare c3, d4. Like that, we're gonna have 2 pawns in the center, and it's gonna be an advantage for us. Okay, castles. So now I can push, because if he takes, I'm gonna take back with the knight. And if he doesn't take, I'm gonna retreat the bishop here. So this knight on the edge is not that good, I would say. What is that in English? You know, there is the famous chess saying, which is knight on a rim is dim or grim, right? There are both versions. If you're watching this later, you know, after the streaming is finished, let me know in the comments how you say that in your language. I'm very curious. I know it, of course, in Italian, and I know it in Spanish, but now I don't remember. Anyway, so he took, so we gotta take back. This is a slow game, right? Like the rule of pass, like, is of course like an e4 opening, so very sharp. But in this case, we gotta build up some advantage, and let's see how to do it. You know, already here I'm ready to play d4, right? That's what we were playing for since the very beginning. So after d4, I can just place 2 nice knights here, 2 nice pawns here in the center. But we gotta wait for our opponent and see what they do. Also consider that, you know, I want to move this knight from here. But he can jump there, because the opponent's pawn structure already has this big hole here. You know, every time you push some pawns, pawns of course can't go back anymore, so they create some holes. And this would be, this square right here, c6, would be a juicy square for my knight. Just imagine then I go here, and then I can trade off. I can, you know, fork these 2 pieces. But now, you know, while I'm speaking, and I see the knight here forking the queen and the bishop, so I can instantly win the bishop. But that bishop is a bad bishop, so I actually don't wanna trade it. You know, my opponent replied, cool. And yeah, I wanna keep it there, because it's not a strong bishop. You know, like, I don't know if you're familiar with the concepts of, you know, good bishops and bad bishops, but just in case you don't know, sorry. It depends on where are your pawns in the center, right? So if your pawns, for example, now my opponent has the pawns on the dark squares, this means that the dark square bishop is gonna be hindered and, you know, cannot move freely because of these pawns. So this is called a bad bishop. If it was, you know, a light square bishop, then that completes the square control, right? Because the pawns control the dark square, and the light square bishop controls the light squares. So dark squares are controlled by the pawns, light squares are controlled by the bishop, and that's a good bishop. Now here, he did a good move because it's preventing this pawn push, right? Because if I push, takes back, take and take. So I'm trading pawns, and that's not what I want. So wait. What do we want to do? I mean, we can wait for him to push here. Okay, let's see what to do here. I kind of want him to push and then see how it goes. As I was saying, you know, I have 2 pawns on the light squares, so they are controlling the light squares, and I have my dark squared bishop, so the dark square bishop is controlling the dark squares. So, you know, this is a good complement of the 2 colors, so that's a good bishop. And let's see now what my opponent's gonna play. I like my position right here. Okay, this move, I don't know how needed it is, but you know, I want to develop also this rook, but I still don't know which file is going to open because I would like to push here. Now I'm thinking, if I move the knight here, I push and somehow force them to either take like this. No, before that, look, we push a3 because then I'm going to move the knight here and I want to push this, right? So now we are, you know, I wanna, in case they push to b4, I wanna take it, so then they can take back, and then I can push my pawn, as I said, because if you take here, I can take back. Okay, so now I'm thinking, I move the knight here and I push this pawn, right? I wanna play b4, because all my plans here is to get the 2 pawns in the center. So knight d2, I push. If it pushes here, then I'm okay, because I'm finally getting my pawn in the center. And if he takes, then I can take back with a3, and I still have c3 supporting d4. That's why I played a3 earlier. So, are we gonna go for that? Is there anything else I might be able to do for now? I don't think so. So let's do it. Okay. At the same time, okay. I'm very curious also of the analysis of this game, because let's see how it goes. I'm not familiar with the plans, of course, but you know, controlling the center is definitely a good thing, and it's gonna pay off. So this should be good. By the way, I hope that the microphone is good, the volumes. If you have some problems, let me know if there is some technical issue. And let's see. Okay, so he attacks the center. Okay, now we have, I cannot take back. Because I'm thinking, you know, if he takes, I'm forced to take back. Or if I, oh, wait. My bishop risks to be captured, trapped, I mean. So, apparently I must take, right? Yeah. gonna take here if he takes with the... Or, you know, I can just like... I come to this tree and see a wall of black pawn. Exactly, exactly. P in a toe, top hat. Oh, P in a top. Okay, that's the image of you, of your profile. That's cool. Does it have any meaning? Is there like a backstory for that name? So we have this strong wall of pawns. Top hat, right? Yes, yes, exactly. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna move the knight back here, and in case I can retreat my pawn, but he's gonna get an advanced pawn, so I don't like that either. But after this, you know, take back. But if I take here, then he's gonna take with the knight, and it's already, you know, I still have the problem of the... No, let's take it like this. I changed my mind because then I wanna, you know, convert the knight and the bishop on c4. I just like peace. Cool, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I just like my opponent's texting me and I forgot to reply. Sorry. My opponent said like, what about sending a friend request? But I don't know if he wants me to send him a friend request or he wanna send me, but then of course feel free to do that. I'm not sure. So okay, let's move the bishop here, the knight here. To be honest, I would pick black 75 out of 100. Maybe liquidating under. Yeah, I was happy with my center earlier, but now he's starting like pushing all the pawns. So yeah, I agree with you. The problem, you know, for me is that, you know, these are positions I'm not familiar with at all because I'm playing the openings that my viewers requested. So this started as a Ruy Lopez, and I started, you know, like fighting for the center, but clearly something went wrong. I want to see also like in the analysis afterwards. Okay. I would now take with the rook and yes. Let's see what happens. P in a top hat. What's your rating on chess.com on Rapid? Unfortunately, I'm not an e4 person. So you play d4, right? Or what? c4? What do you play? Are you a ready player, an English opening player? Over the board, my performance rating is 1800. Oh, wow. So you also play over the board. That's cool. I think like I would say most people that play online don't play over the board. So that's cool. Okay, so he's attacking our knight. Knight f3. Okay, yeah. That's the ready opening, right? That's also an opening that I never play. So of course we gotta retreat our knight, but now I'm thinking... I mean, not of course, we can also trade, and we're gonna have a nasty weakness. But I also like opening, you know, my file for the rook, and then we're gonna take care of this knight. Let's do it like that. When I play the knight, then I follow a system of g3, so knight f3, then g3, okay. And sometimes d4, and I can go into a reverse Grunfeld. Okay, that's interesting. Because knight f3, g3, bishop g2, that's the What's the King's Indian attack, I think, right? And then if you play d3, I think that's the sequence for the King's Indian attack. So what I want to do with this knight after that, though, because okay, I can control now. I can take control of the file, but then this nasty queen is gonna go where? You know, might go here, and then how do I protect my knight? So I would play, you know, rook d1. The thing is that once the queen arrives here on b5, it's attacking my knight, but also my pawn, which is a backward pawn, and that's quite bad. So we might gonna do some slow reroute here. Okay, I don't like it at all, but okay, let's see. The plus side of this is that, okay, I have a backward pawn. This square is protected, so okay. But my opponent has, okay, 2 isolated pawns. So if we go to an endgame, it's gonna hopefully be good. You know that the Grunfeld is basically a better version of the King's Indian defense, or at least according to Subfish. Okay, okay. No, I didn't know that about the Grunfeld. Also, like, yeah, I'm not being a G4 player is... you know, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not really familiar with all those lines. I know, you know, my opening repertoire against T4 with black, but no, for example, I've never played the Grunfeld. Interesting though. Yeah, because the difference is D3, I mean D4 instead of D3, right? I think. But I might be wrong there. So I see someone else joining, so welcome everyone. So here, this position started as a Ruy Lopez, and let's see how it goes on. As I said, they have these 2 weaknesses. I also have a weakness, but what I need to do is to let my pieces play. And if I play now knight e2, they can take control of the file. So I'm thinking like knight a2 and jump here, but the problem is that if then they push to a5, my knight can't go ever there. So I think this is the only way to let my piece play, to be honest. And then, you know, we can do something like this. Okay, I don't like it. Again, I'm feeling uncomfortable here, but let's do that. Also, we can quickly... My opponent is wants to talk about politics with me. It's interesting. I love playing with people and chatting because, you know, you see different personalities, and that's very interesting. While also, like, when you have, you know, 15 plus 10, you can actually like chat with your opponent, so that's cool. So let's see. This position is not easy. He also has a pawn in the center eventually, yeah? So also bishop with, you know, in an open position. So yeah, I wonder what is the evaluation of the position right now. If it's, I don't know, it can be tough. But, you know, these pawns maybe can be really a target afterwards. That's a good move. Now I'm thinking to threaten the queen in the meantime, because of course they're attacking my rook. I threaten the queen. cannot take because of that, of course. The pawn is pinned. But then I'm gonna have two pieces under attack, so it's not gonna end well, I think. But if I move it like here, wait a second, check like that, then the queen is gonna move. Because like this, you know, we can at least also block, you know, we cannot attack the queen and we block the bishop momentarily. And again, they cannot take, but if they take like that, I can take with the knight and then can take back. So I would say that right now, again, this position is not comfortable, but okay, let's go for that and see. Guys, if you have some opening requests, let me know, because this one was Rui Lopez, and it came from a viewer from last episode, last week. So let me know if there is any opening, which opening you want to see next, and I'm gonna be happy to play that. Okay. And this was a blunder, oh my god. I should really focus. It's so hard to play and commentate. Take. And I'm down a piece. I'm simply down a piece. Oh my god. So we gotta retreat and fight back. There's nothing else I can do, right? You know, this mistake here was that I was only considering that it would move the queen, but of course, like, what was I thinking? That happens. Okay, let's see what to do here. It's not lost yet. Not fully, at least. Okay. Let's see what we can do. This is not good, but the game is still on. So many things can happen. He can blunder, hopefully. Hopefully I will not blunder again. Yeah, exactly, taking control of the file. Attacking the bishop, where it's gonna go here. I can at least take some space, but that's not like ideal, to be honest. And let's see here. Okay, because this shall we go queen e2, queen e4? Because if I attack the bishop, okay, it's gonna retreat either here or there. I would like at least to push some pawns here, remembering that, of course. Okay. Can I be attacked because I have this? Let's see now how it goes. I have 4 minutes against 7 minutes. I gotta hurry up a bit. Our opponent from... Okay, good. Iran. So if I push here and he takes, take back, I take, and you know, this bishop is gonna just, oh, it can freely take it. So nope, not good. Now I would like to, so let's first kick this bishop away, just here, there, because then at least I want to double my, you know, create, is that, what's that called, like the Aliekin's gun, I think. We have 2 rooks and 1 queen. Okay, Looks like I can do that now. I'm not sure how useful this is gonna be. Okay, let's try it, guys. Let's see how it goes. I also, yeah, I think this is good. So if I push the pawn, right? Pawn takes, I take the queen, they take the rook, I take the rook, they take back, I take the rook. And to be honest, I shouldn't trade pieces because he's up a piece. So, wow, coming up with a plan here is so hard. I can like push, if takes, I move the queen away. And we could play like that. Let's see. This is getting very risky. I have a bad feeling about this game, guys. We might gonna lose it. Exactly right. Okay. Now there is this check. What am I gonna do? Welcome to all the people who joined. We have 3 viewers, that's good. Hi guys. As you can see, I'm already down a piece. This was a real pass opening and something went wrong, like I had a miscalculation. There was a calculation mistake that cost me a piece. And now we're trying to fight back, but I'm also lower on time, so I don't have a good feeling about this game. Let's see how it goes. And right now I'm attacking the queen, but it's, you know, this is not how you should play. We're gonna see also in the analysis what happened. My opponent just texted me if I want to see an exciting game with a queen sacrifice. I'm very curious to do that, to see that. Let's see if he's gonna go for it. I was like, as you want, bro. Guys, what is your take on like chatting while playing games? Do you do that, or it's something that you prefer not doing? You just want to focus? I mean, of course, rapid games, because in Blitz I think it's very hard to do that. But when you play a casual rapid game, I think it can be nice, right? To just chat with your opponent. Nice. So, okay. Okay, he sacrificed the queen. I'm impressed. Okay. Let's see now if we have a chance, because we have a queen, but let's see how it's gonna go. We're also low on time, oh my god. Okay, but this I think equalizes. Oh my god, no, I cannot take it, of course. Well, take, no, take, no. his two rooks entering, infiltrating my position. It's, yeah, I wasn't considering that. Right now it's, yeah, right now he's threatening mate, so how do we save ourselves? Also consider that there is this strong check with the bishop, right? So what do we do? Okay, queen c1, bishop takes. And this rook is defended. Cannot take here because of the mate. This is a nasty position, oh my god. I think I should resign by now, but let's see. Is there something I can do, or? No, my king is totally lost, right? Okay. I'm trying to see something here, but it's hard. No. Okay. The game is gonna be over soon, guys. I think I should resign. I don't want my opponent to waste too much time. It was nice in the chat, so let's see if he finds a good move. You know, I'm just hoping that he blunders something, but he's been playing very nicely. So let's see. It's hard. Already let me know, please, if you want to see a particular opening next. And probably it's going to be played as black, because yeah, I'm playing as white right now, so hopefully it's going to be alternated. And here, what if bishop takes? There's this threat here on d1, rook d1, checkmate. I mean, not now, of course, because of the queen, but it's hard. Three minutes on the clock for him, 1 minute for me. Okay. This checkmate. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Checks are totally useless, right? Gotta defend this square. There's, yeah, no, we go back here, but also, I mean, this is totally useless. No. He has also this check, and he has outplayed me. Good for him. Let me just text him. Thanks for the game. GG. Good game. It was nice. Okay, my rating is 1627. That's good. Just wanted also to do something real quick. Sorry, guys. Oh my god. So let's, oops, yeah, let's review the game. I've seen like a challenge from someone. I don't know if it's, is it someone, some of you guys, someone has sent me a challenge. I first want to analyze this game real quick, and then I'm gonna accept the challenge, of course. 82.8, but yeah, this doesn't mean anything. I mean, he played with 95.4 accuracy, our opponent. But okay, let's see in the opening, because that's what I wanted to focus on. And so someone requested a Ruy Lopez, and I played bishop b5, of course. This is Ruy Lopez, and knight f6 is the Berlin defense attacking this knight. And I castled, okay, book moves. Can you see the classification? Yes. And okay, d6, and then I play rook e1. Okay, I'm happy this was the good move here. I wasn't sure because I already don't know anything. Then he pinned my knight. I, of course, interrogate. Okay. And then, yeah. This is bad? What is the best move? To trade? But no, I want to keep my bishop. I don't understand why. Okay, I'm going back. Okay, here. That is attacking my bishop, so I understand that it's going to be taken. Right, okay, this was the right move to develop and to defend, and then in case retreated, but okay. Now I was ready to retreat, and he took it. So, okay. And here, you know, the position is still equal, but he got all these pawns he managed in the meantime. These two were because he was chasing away my bishop. This was already here, and then slowly he arrived here. And what happened when things went wrong? So he took it, it pushed the pawn, okay. This was a good move that I thought of, okay, good. All good here, take. And here was already a mistake, because queen e6 is so good. I mean, now this knight is so backwards. What it, like, I'm gonna have problems. What is the best move here? Like, because he's attacking it? Okay, to move it to the side. But, you know, here is... Okay, I'm attacking their pawn, so... I don't know. I didn't like to move my knight there, but also moving it, retreating it wasn't a good idea either. And here I totally missed this move, because now after I moved the knight here on e2, my rook didn't have a retreating way, right? So... yeah, and this here comes the blunder. I don't know what happened. I did a rookie mistake, just imagining that they would have to move the queen, but of course no, because they could take the knight and I cannot take back. So yeah, and here the game is already compromised. We went a bit on, but there wasn't much I could do. Yeah, the queen sacrifice was good for him. Best move. So congratulations, good game to my opponent. And sorry for not resigning earlier. I wanted just to see if, you know, you would make some mistakes. But yeah, 95.4% of accuracy is a lot. He played like a 2300. You cannot see these data because they are it's on the right side, but okay. And all right. So we played we have a rating. It's 1627. That's good. And let's play the new game. Is there any requests, guys? Because I have Caro-Kann requested by someone from last episode, from episode 1. Now we're waiting for someone to accept the challenge. Gonna take a sip of water. Okay. Abare the Baba. So this is e4, so actually we can play the Caro-Kann defense as it was requested. This is gonna be my very first Caro-Kann. Never played it. So what's the plan behind it? The only thing I know is that, you know, you can push now, because if there is a trade of pawns, then both players, both sides are gonna have a pawn in the center. So that's all I know regarding the Caro-Kann as... Okay, this is the advanced variation as black. So I have my line against it as white, but as black, I don't know. So, okay, so the advanced variation, first of all, I want to... course, greet my opponent. And okay, so okay, of course I want to push. It's going to be like a French defense somehow, but first I want to, you know, yeah, move my bishop out of the pawn chain. So it's going to look like an improved French defense, I guess. And now let's see. Okay, so he wants to trade bishop straight away. What do we want to do? Because if I push here, then he can take, and no, I don't like that. Maybe, shall we trade? And yeah, let's trade, and then we yeah, I want to trade. I mean, that bishop was strong, so I think I shouldn't have given it up. But to be honest, you know, now it just occurred to me that maybe a move there could be my opponent saying hi chat, so that's very nice of him. Okay, so okay, we traded bishop. That wasn't, maybe like, then I want to check if probably the best move is just to retreat the bishop. I didn't want to waste another time and a tempo, you know, but maybe it was the right move. Now we have like a French defense, but we didn't push c5 straight away, which is a typical move against the French defense. So I cannot push it right now, or I mean, if they take, of course. Let's play queen here. I'm attacking. I want to add pressure here at the base of their pawn chain. And so c5 pawn is a thematic move in the French defense, so because we attack the pawn chain, right, from the base. And let's see. Usually it's done with one move, because then there is also knight c6, the queen is here. And yeah, and then there is either this move to attack this pawn or this sequence to attack the pawn. Okay, good. So I think I'm good here. I really want to push. Good. And now I'm gonna add even more pressure, right? We have 1, 2, 3 defenders of this, and I have 1, 2, 3 attackers. So technically I need another one, but he already castled and I haven't. So let's see how it goes. And I'm thinking, you know, I can castle queenside already, but I don't want to do it because this pawn storm is gonna hit on me heavily. So no, I would jump here. But this can also, like, wow. Okay, let's first jump here with the knight so that we can reroute it on f5. It's gonna take a while to castle, but we're gonna do that, and we play steadily and solidly. Okay, so of course he prevents my knight jump there, which is okay. I'm very cramped here. The thing is that if I move my knight here, okay, the thing is that I move my knight here on g6 because, you know, I want a castle first of all. That's before we fight or anything. That's all I care about. And okay, let's trade already. I'm cramped, so I need to get some space, get some air. I'm attacking the queen now, and we see what's gonna happen. I just wanted, you know, to free this square from my knight. Again, this is, I don't know this opening. I just know that, yeah, this is, I could get some space, right? Hopefully I'm not missing anything, and now I can castle. After I castle, I can, you know, start solving my problems, and we play the battle. Okay. Let's see. He took all that space, so he has this e5 pawn, which is very nasty. But let's see. I didn't talk about the flag. This should be South Africa. Yes, yes, I got this one right. And okay, yeah. I read the other day, then I don't want to say something wrong, but I think that South Africa has like 3 capitals or something. I was very, very surprised by that. Okay. So I want to castle here. Is this knight? Okay, it's gonna win a tempo, but I think I can resist. Okay, we final castled, and now we start coming up with a plan to counterattack. Our king is safe, safety first, of course, and now we go for an attack. So yeah, I was saying about these 3 capitals of South Africa, but what were they? Because I know that Johannesburg is the largest city, but it's not the capital. And one was Cape Town. Yeah, Cape Town was one of the 3. And there were other 2. Okay. Look how cramped I am. Yeah, let's retreat the knight here for the time being, so that we can also retreat the other knight here and counterattack if needed. You know, I don't wanna, because if I move it here, then it's gonna be attacked by the rook, and I don't wanna do that. So let's move it here. He's already like has taken so much space, and yeah, again, good. I don't want the rook to enter, of course. So let's see. I want to take, you know, the column, the file. Sorry, I said column because in Italian it's called colonna. Or isn't it? Yeah, traverse, colonna aperta, traverse. Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What are we gonna do when they come for you? Can we win a... I like this plan, right? Because if he takes, then the queen is hanging. And here... Okay. Let's slowly do that, and then we have a pawn here. We have, sorry, a knight here, which will never be taken, right? Okay, I like this knight here. Let's see what happens. Okay, we are kinda now start moving the pieces. The beginning was very slow. So of course we gotta move our queen. I also gotta think, you know, of course, then this is gonna come and I need to retreat my knight, so yeah, let's move it back here for the time being. It's okay. I also would like, you know, to finally attack the... You know, at first we wanted to attack the pawn chain from the base, but another way to do that is attacking it from the head. So we attack this pawn and we see what happens. Okay. But do I want to do that? Because if I push here, take. I like that, right? Okay. We managed to have a rook on an open file. I mean, sorry, not an open file, a semi-open file, because still we have their pawn there. But still, now I'm considering if I wanna... I don't want to... This knight is very strong, so I don't want to trade it. Unless we can get a strong passed pawn. But this is going to give them too strong. Like, not passed pawn yet, but... Do I want to do that? Also because once it gets here... What can we do about it? I don't know if these two are gonna become a problem, so or maybe we go like this. Okay, I changed my mind. I know I said I shouldn't have traded, but I didn't like this option for white at all. And here, am I gonna miss something? I hope I'm not. Let's see. Hello everyone who has joined. Guys, please consider liking and subscribing. It would really mean a lot to me. It's so hard to have a channel nowadays. So yeah, if you're enjoying this content, please consider doing that and yeah, support a chess pro. So here now, this pawn that I pushed, it wasn't a, you know, it wasn't a mistake because I saw this line. Queen takes, check, of course. Now they must move here. Now I give another check. And now comes rook g6. So I can interpose the queen. But the game is over. So, okay, we got, let me text my opponent. Thanks for the game. GG. He was very nice, very kind in the chat. So yeah, that's why I like chatting with my opponents when I can, because this is what it's, you know, it's always nice. And okay, let's analyze this game real quick. I hope you like the mating sequence. And so what we want to focus is the opening and see again, for those who just joined, maybe of you, I don't know the opening theory. For example, in this case of the Caro-Kann, someone requested a Caro-Kann, so I played it, but without knowing much. I never played it as black, for example. So here we see that, okay, the accuracy is 83.3, just random numbers, and 2000 game rating, but whatever. Now we see what happened, okay? So, okay, the Caro-Kann, as I explained, we go like this. I think everyone knows it. And here, my opponent chose the E5 line, so the advanced variation. And basically there are, as far as I know, there are like, white can go like this with knight c3, or can trade, or can push. Or there is also like a sideline, which is like this, and this is called the fantasy variation. So these are all, you know, when you play the Caro-Kann, you should study 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, I guess. Or also there is a line with the, you develop the knights and not, you don't take the center immediately. Anyway, the line that we got into is the advanced variation. And now we have bishop f5, exactly. So I was like, okay, I think you should develop the bishop before closing the pawn chain, right? So this was a good move, okay. And yeah, white already like attacks the bishop. So here I traded. I don't know if it's, okay, this is a book move also. Okay, I'm surprised, that's good. But while playing, I was like, maybe I should have just retreated it. Is that also a book move? Is it something you should play? Okay, no, this is an accuracy. The move escaped the time with the piece lands on a passive square. Okay, so cool. Let me also see what the engine says if there is bishop d3. So yeah, bishop takes d3 or queen d7 to develop it here and defend it. Okay, so this is something that we learned. If they already threaten our bishop, we trade. That's good. So they took with the queen, of course, and here I closed up exactly e6. And isn't this like basically a French defense? No, because, okay, there is the pawn on c6, so it's not direct push as I said earlier, but it looks like. So we have it like that. Now knight f3, that's the best move. Here I played queen b6, right, because I wanted to attack. And okay, the engine is saying that the best move here is c6 straight away, c5, sorry, straight away. So I push to c5. Okay, because if they take, of course, I take back with the bishop. I want, you know, to add more, you know, attackers to this point. So that's why I played queen b6. I mean, it's not bad. But okay, let's go on, castle. Now I could play that. And after this, knight c6. And now let's go right quickly. Okay. I need to retreat. Okay, castles. This is a mistake. Yeah, it's a mistake because okay, I'm gonna get passive, I know that, but wait, right here, what is the best move? I don't understand this move, to be honest. This is the problem when I analyze with an engine, guys, because, you know, it's just hard, right? Some things are hard to understand for me. Okay, he didn't fall for this trick. Good. Now retreat the queen, good. I opened the file, so I was happy. Yeah. And here, yeah, this was the critical moment. I took... What should I have done? Oh, this, okay. But if takes... So here I should take with the other pawn? Wow, this is crazy for me. I should create an isolated pawn here instead of creating a pawn chain there. That's... Again, this is why I don't understand a lot of engine. A lot of suggestions by the engine. Sorry, this is not the line we're gonna see because then I traded. And here, after taking, yeah, there was mate in 4. And I pushed it because, yeah, this was inevitable. Mate was inevitable. Good game for my opponent. Thank you. And that's it. So guys, do we have any requests? I'm gonna play another game right now. And yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of water before starting a new game. What opening shall I play? I'm probably gonna play white if they alternated. So let me know. with a comment right now. How many hours do you think I have? Okay, someone said... Oh my god, I'm sorry guys, there is like a problem. I'm very sorry. Because, you know, like I have another screen for the chat, but it got stuck and... Okay, this is a problem I gotta fix. Like, sorry for that, because, yeah, this is still my... This is my second stream, so I gotta get used to a lot of stuff. And okay, someone says French, so I'm gonna play the French if I'm playing as black. How many hours do you think you have? Like, to still stream, you mean, Griffin? Now it's 12 a.m. I'm gonna stream at least, not at least, the most until 12. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play other 2 games and then that's it. So, okay, if it's black, I'm gonna play the French, and if it's white, do you guys want to see something? I don't know how to, you know, update the chat. If I go like this and then... This was a problem. Guys, can we do like a quick check? Can you send some random messages if you don't want to suggest any opening? But I don't know. I'll tell you, type some weird word just to see. I don't know. Watermelon. I want to see if it just comes to the chat or if I'm having some issues. Oh my god. I don't know why I said watermelon, to be honest. Okay, I don't know if you're ignoring me or... Okay, the mic should be working. You don't want to help me out, I understand. Or maybe I really have, maybe everyone is typing, you know, watermelon, but I cannot see anything. Okay, let's go on anyway. I don't want to make the video then too boring for the other people who's gonna watch it afterwards. I hope it works. So, new game, let's see. Okay. So, okay, white pieces. What shall we play? I have no idea. Let's play e4. Okay, e5. An opening I never played. Okay, let's play the center game, and maybe we're gonna go to a Danish gambit. Wow, very risky stuff here. Hi there. Okay, he took. So we are... This is a very sharp opening. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we're gonna have fun. We offered 1 pawn already. Now we're offering a second pawn just to get development. And right here, we offer a third pawn. It's not really an offer because we're gonna take back now. But yeah, so we're giving up, you know, for... what's going on? We're giving up pawns to have, you know, to have activity, piece activity. We're ahead in development. You see, we have already a pawn in the center, and we have a bishop that is very active, and it's attacking f7, which is the weak spot in black's territory. But here now, okay, now they're threatening to actually win, so of course I gotta take. But I like now this attack on the queen, right? Exactly, I've seen that. Now they're threatening checkmate. It's not gonna happen. What was I thinking? I wanted to move the knight here. Come on. Yeah, this is the only... Or... No, wait. I just moved... Yeah, right? I'm preventing the checkmate right here, and then I want to see where this queen goes. I mean, maybe it just keeps it there, because now I have some plans. Now I'm ready to castle also, and you know, the lines are so open. So for example, I have this plan, bishop and queen, and then I'm attacking there. Okay, this is good. But wait a second, isn't this queen trapped? Ah, no, my god, because after bishop g5, the queen can run away to g6. Otherwise, it could have been a nice attack. And I'm thinking, can I trap it somehow? Okay, if queen here, no, then they instantly attack with the bishop, but then I can take down there, so it's actually not bad. Okay, let's attack the queen. Okay, they're moving it here, good. But what if I move like that? No. I don't want to castle yet, because this opening is so sharp that I just want to, you know, attack. I want to throw pieces at them. What can I do here? Because after I move my knight here, they're gonna attack me. And I can give a check, but after this, you know, there isn't much to do, to be honest. So if they attack me here, where are we gonna go? Okay, we push here, take. Okay, let's go for this. We open the lines. The king is still in the center, so we should attack it. This is what I think we should do in this position, right? Every position is different, and some positions are more technical. Others are less. I think I'm good here so far. I'm not scared because okay, here I would castle because I don't see anything special, right? Okay. Let's castle here. Also remember, guys, that we have this knight check here. Of course, now it's controlled by the queen, but let's see how it can go. Now the queen is stuck in the center. I caught up on material. No, I'm still down a pawn, but still, you know, it's better than nothing. And now let's see. Now this knight of mine, sorry, is pinned. But what's gonna happen? I really, wow, I never played the, you know, the center game and the Danish gambit, but it's so fun. You just, you know, you attack instantly. It's not like rerouting pieces and boring positions in which, you know, it's all strategy. And so I'm opening the chat again. Okay, let's see how it goes. I'm very curious. Because now comes also this, right? This attack. I have also this other check. You know, I'm just considering the attacks I can do. Also this, actually. Yeah, right? Now I'm thinking that... Knight takes, queen takes, queen here. Looks good, right? This is gonna be a big mistake, I think, right? And here, okay. But we're trading pieces and I don't know. I don't like how the game went so far. I mean, so far, yes, but now I'm running out of attackers, you know? So this can be a mistake. Okay, guys, I have a plan. It's bad, but I don't know. Shall we go for it? I want to sacrifice a rook so that after queen takes, I pin the queen. And if they take, then I take back, you know? But what's gonna happen then? I have a queen, a knight, and a bishop against... I mean, the position is gonna be very open and... Shall we do that? Shall I sacrifice 2 rooks? Okay, let's do that. I hope I'm not missing anything because I would cry. I mean, if he takes, of course, otherwise. But yeah, I can move what? The queen, the king there. Or here maybe. I don't know. Okay, so he didn't accept it. Good. Doing this and this. Because if he takes with the knight, then I would have this, but no. Okay. We retreat this rook. Now we caught up the pawn that we lost in the opening, right? The king is in the middle of the board, but you know, he can basically castle artificially. Yeah, right? But what if I go like this, right? We have open lines, so this is what we are trying to do with this. I think we should trade, then I take here. Shall we hang this rook here? Because, you know, I take here, if he takes, and just take here with check, and if he comes back, I'm gonna take also that. And what can he do? Okay, let's try this. It's either like possible that I'm gonna lose this game because I'm playing so you know, widely, but you know, it's the spirit of the opening. So I really believe that when you choose some openings, then you should follow the flow. And this rook here is not to be taken. Okay, wait a second, because this is getting dangerous. This comes with check. So I take here, take back, and now I can move my bishop here, right? This comes with check, so they must take back, right? Or with the queen, with the king, but then take rook there. What if I move my bishop here? Comes with check. I take it. No, because okay. Okay. Let's see, guys, maybe I'm missing something. I still have 8 minutes, so I can think more, but to be honest, I wanna play also another game and go. Let's see. So he took here, but okay. But now I'm happy, right? We're in an endgame. My king is more active. His rook is more active, but cannot enter here. I mean, not happy, but this is an endgame, and let's see. I wanted the game to finish earlier with like a crazy checkmate. But so how do we play this? This is interesting. So they have this is a weakness. We start attacking it. And we attack the rook now. Okay. This is also another weakness, and we can move our rook, you know, for example, I'm thinking about this plan. Because now this king is protected these 2 pawns, and let's see what I want to do. Also, this pawn is controlling these 2 squares, so that's also good. Let's see. Okay. I'm thinking that this can be good, right? Yes. Because if they push, then we're gonna have, take. The push, I take. We trade everything, but then we have 2 pawns like this, and we have, we leave black with 2 weaknesses, basically. So, let's see. As I was saying, yeah, in this opening, like you should, we open the line, we try to attack, but then I think that what I played wrong was that I traded pieces, and I shouldn't have. Attacking the king, takes here, no. Let's see. I wonder if this is like a drawn endgame or not, but because the material is equal and it's a rook endgame, so usually they're all, even. But in this case, I want to try, to... Okay. We need to defend this pawn, and then we're going to attack it like this. Okay. I want to activate my king because it's not active enough. Remember that in the end game, like the king is the most important, like he's an active piece and needs to be there. Okay. Playing the full game. Okay. So we're in this endgame and he's not playing bad at all, right? But after this, what if I play rook check? It's not easy. I'm thinking this route maybe, or if I give a check, they come here, I give a check. Okay, let's try like that, because yeah, right? Oh, but this is a free pawn. Yeah, this is still... Okay, now this is blocked and now I'm gonna attack this pawn and this can never be pushed for now, I mean, because of the rook. Okay. Okay. Now they can take. I'm up a pawn for now. Okay. That's good. Okay, this is an end game that I really want to win. Where do we want to move the king? Because I'm thinking that... But like, you know, like here it's closer to this pawn. But like this, I can cover my check with the pawns. With the pawn. So let's go like this. I'm not sure. Good. Okay. Because, you know, if it comes a check from here, then of course I can take it. But if it comes a check from here, then, you know, I'm gonna have this at least. Okay, that's exactly what I had in mind. And let's see. How to win an endgame, a rook endgame. We both have a pass pawn. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So what I'm thinking is that, you know, if he starts giving me check, I can simply... Wait a second. If I go here, the king is gonna be blocked. Right? Now his king is stuck there. I don't know if there's like some position that I should know, but... Because now he can check me, right? Okay, maybe this is a drawn endgame. I really can't do anything. Because now if he gives me a check, I can go back, right? Wait a second. cannot say if this is drawn or not. Because it looked like a similar position as the Lucena, right? But now if I defend it with the pawn here, with the rook here, right? Then they're gonna play. Take. I don't want to draw it, but so if I push, I take, it's okay. Check. Let's come here. Let's keep the rooks like a bit longer, but I think this is. Okay. I think this is drawn unless he blunders something. I mean, his king technically it's locked there, right? Now he must move this rook to safety. We have 5 viewers. Hello everyone, welcome. This game is about to end and I'm gonna play one last game before ending the stream of today. So if you have an opening to request, probably we're gonna play as black next. So which opening you wanna see, let me know in the comments. What just happened? What the? Okay. I didn't see that coming. I thought it would be... Yeah, like, he would... Thank you. Let me text my game. Good game. Thanks for the game. Okay, my opponent blundered right there, and I think he was at that drawn position. Let's see. Okay, now the opening I played, now it's loading, but we had the request actually like for a French defense. Is it okay right here? Let me just check. Okay, 87.8% of accuracy and 2100. Okay, but I think I'm having some internet problems here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to solve it. So this is so bad. What's going on? Sorry in advance, and let's see. It's just stopped, right? Maybe now it works. Okay, so let's go with the review now. It's accuracy 87.8 and the game rating was 2100. By the way, we didn't check the flag, and I forgot. Is this Also, I cannot see that properly, you know, like, I want to say Uzbekistan. Yes, okay, good. Uzbekistan. Today I think we guessed all the flags. That's good. So, okay, we played a center game after pawn takes, so we gambit one pawn, we gambit another one so that we can have a quick development with the bishop on c4. And here my opponent played queen f6. And what I was hoping for was to take the other pawn, and then we have these two bishop like attacking already, you know, the king side. But my opponent played queen f6. I took the pawn, of course. And here I played knight f3, okay, good. I developed a piece like defending the mate. I attacked the queen, moving the piece to the center, that's good. Here I wanted to open, yeah, the position, and it says it's a mistake, but okay. I shouldn't have castled. Best move? Okay, to attack the bishop. I don't know. I preferred castling and, you know, putting a rook on the open file. That's what I had in mind. I traded, and here, yeah, you know, okay, rook, trade. Bishop g5. Oh, okay. This was a nice move that I didn't see, because like that we're winning a pawn at least. Or yeah. Here there was a move that I missed, and okay, this attacking the bishop. Because I wanted to, okay, I wanted to leave, you know, the defense. But no, if he takes, sorry. Ah, yeah, if he takes, of course he can't, because then there is this fork with the queen. Okay, good, no. I should have seen that tactic, I didn't. I mean, I've seen, you know, the queen check here, but first I should have attacked the bishop. So after this, yeah, right, I sacrificed the rook. Okay, it's a brilliant move, whatever. It's a good sacrifice, but he didn't accept it, and passive square, what should have I played? Okay, but no, I didn't want to keep my loose here, loose. Okay, check. Now I take this, trade. Yeah, as I was saying, you know, like we were attacking, and the opponent's king was stuck in the center. And what we should have done was to keep attacking, not trading pieces, because when you trade pieces, the momentum, you know, the dynamism, the dynamic advantage goes away. And here you cannot see the graph, but it's completely flat. So the position is that draw. I was like, okay, I'm attacking the rook there. The king is still far away, but yeah, we, you know, played around, but still now I want to go very quickly here. Just, okay, we have pawns. I win, you win a pawn, I win it back. So totally drawn. There was nothing I could do. Okay, here kept checking me, and at a certain point, yeah, I was like, okay, let's be rook versus rook. I'm so happy I didn't offer a draw, because eventually I ended up winning it. Because here, yeah, I wanted to win, you know, like instead of going with the king, sorry. After this check, instead of going here, okay, this is good, but what I played was like to go here and here, sorry, yeah. To go here because I was threatening checkmate. So, yeah, there was nothing he could do actually, right? Because, I mean, you know, I'm threatening checkmate now, and he cannot give me another check, and he can't interpose anything, so yeah. There's literally nothing to do, so good. We won by checkmate, not by checkmate, but yeah, he resigned, but yeah, I was up a rook. Could have been nice to, I mean, this is basically done, you know, like the king is already blocked there, so just a couple of moves and that's checkmate. So good, I'm happy about also this game. So far we have, I think we played 3 games, and it was what? Like, yeah, 2 wins and 1 lost. And let's play a 3rd game. Actually, like, I think we gotta, yeah, no, I would yeah, call it a day. Right now it's already 11:51, so it's been, yeah, I've been playing for a while. Like, these games like lasted longer than last time because we played all the way to the end game, but I mean, it's cool. I'm happy about the way I played. Not super happy, especially in the first game, but we saw the Rui Lopez, we saw the Caro-Kann, and we saw now the center game and the Danish Gambit, basically. So thanks everyone. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe. That would mean a lot. And see you in the next episode with new openings, and let me know in the comments also which openings you want to see next, and I'll be glad to play them out. Take care and thank you. Bye.